How's it going, guys? My name is Abdullah, and today, guys, I want to make a discussion video about the chapter of Tokyo Ghoul Re that happened yesterday. It was released like 9 hours ago, or maybe even 10 hours ago. But still, god damn, oh my, I'm still shocked from last chapter and what we read, and I want to make a discussion video of what I think what's going to happen next chapter and kind of what they were trying to say about Kaneki Ken, if he's still alive, or has he, disappeared completely, and now it's Hasi Soskue, And a lot of people, were a little confused too. I was one of them, I was like, what is going on? And I had to read the chapter again. I had to read it, And so I read it again, and I kind of made sense a little bit more, and I kind of made a predicament of what's gonna happen and what I believe the future of Tokyo Ghoul Re will be all about, sort of. But yeah, let's get right through it. So basically, when Kaneki Ken or Hasu Sasuke, however you care, they're both the same person. When he gets up, he tells Hinami, it's okay, don't fight anymore for me. I'll fight for myself. She kind of says, oh, well, it's not an empty container. And what I feel like trying to say was like, he isn't, he's not, he is Kaneki Ken, A lot of people, were speculating that, oh no, Hazu Sasuke is a different person, and he's just, an empty person that doesn't have Kaneki Ken inside, but he does, And out of nowhere, he tells she says, well, he's not an empty vessel or anything. This even without his memories, he is Hazue Sasuke, my brother, Kaneki Ken. And they made, Kaneki Ken and Hazue Sasuke really small letters, and they made like these really bold letters saying, this person is my brother. So I believe she's trying to say, this is my brother, And some people are like, oh, well, how can this be? It's only Sasuke. He doesn't really know anything. Now, this is where it gets a little confusing. You gotta stay with me. In Tokyo Ghoul, basically what happened was before, Kaneki accepted, his ghoul powers, he had black hair, and he was kind of we can say he was a pussy, he didn't really want to, kill anyone, he just wanted, to stay as a human, but it couldn't be, he couldn't eat, human food because it just didn't taste good to them, And when he got captured by Jason, and he basically, knew that he can't go back to his original life, he can't, go back to being, a normal human being like he was before he was, put into surgery and had a transplant of Riza's organs. And basically that's when he changes his white hair and he turns into, he accepts his ghoul power and he becomes a ghoul. But at that time, he knew that, he kind of thought, he thought he had the right answer, where he's like, the only way to live as a ghoul is you have to be stronger than other ghouls so that you can protect your families, And that's what, he tried to do in Tokyo Ghoul and the rest of it, until, he was messed up by the dove that almost killed him but gave him amnesia, and that's why now he's Hazue Sasuke. And the whole Tokyo Ghoul first part was just him wanting to get stronger and having this greed of power. And that's why when Tokyo met him at the bridge, he told him, you're not, thinking about us, you're thinking about yourself, and you're getting power and wanting to protect people when you're not protecting them. You're just gaining power and forgetting about everybody that cared about you. And now in Tokyo Ghoul Re, get, Hazue Sasuke, and you kind of start revealing that he's actually Kaneki Ken, but he has amnesia. And in this one, you can see his weak side, like his before he accepted his ghoul powers, and it's kind of repeating Tokyo Ghoul again, where it's Kaneki Ken again, but he doesn't want to accept his ghoul powers again. he doesn't want to accept Centipede, and that's why Hazuo Sasuke was made, And now in this chapter, chapter 30, Kaneki, now, after, he was really fucked up really bad, and you can kind of see the resemblance of Tokyo Ghoul, where Jason, he had to beat the crap out of him and, like, treat him really bad to reveal, his ghoul side and how he needs to become this ghoul and use Centipede, but not, be so eager with power to defeat other ghouls. And in Tokyo Ghoul Re, Takizawa was kind of like the Jason from Tokyo Ghoul. He had to show Kaneki, that you have. It doesn't matter, if you don't want to be him. You have to be him in order to protect people that you care about. And now in this chapter, like I said, he gets up, and this is when he, this is basically when he realizes that, yeah, I have to accept him, even if I don't want to. I have to accept him in order to protect people I care about. And now we're kind of getting to where Kaneki is now coming through. Well, you might not think about it, but he is. He's accepted. His weak self, but now he's also accepted that his strengthness, his power already, and now basically they combined, they fused together, and they made Kaneki Ken. But he doesn't have his memories back. We need his memories to come back before he can, be the real Kaneki Ken. For the moment, he will be Hazuo Sasuke, but he won't be Kaneki Ken. He'll just be, this guy that has Kaneki Ken's body. But until he gets his memories back, he will, we will know him as Kaneki Ken, and we will, start knowing, what he's gonna be doing after this, But until then, we have to somehow find out, or he has to somehow find out, or someone has to tell him, and bring back his memories, Until then, he can't. But Hazuo Sasuke is Kaneki Ken, alright? So don't worry about, oh, Kaneki Ken's gone, it's only Hazuo Sasuke, I should stop reading Tokyo Ghoul Re. No, it's just saying that Kaneki is kind of returning now. It's going through a phase of him returning, and how he, at the end, or middle between Tokyo Ghoul Re, he's gonna, return and be Kaneki Ken again. But instead of, this time being greedy with power and wanting more power, he's gonna start accept himself and say, no, this person is the right person. I'm gonna be this person now. And yeah, so now what I predict next chapter will be is that he's not gonna go with Hinami. All right, he's gonna tell Hinami go, but Hinami's gonna tell Toka and the rest of the ghouls that Kaneki is alive. He is here. My brother is alive, but he doesn't have no memories. But now he's accepted his weak side and accepted all his all his cons and pros, basically. And that's why she had this memory of him, being this weak little, ghoul, but with all this, like, happiness and stuff. But anyway, so basically, prediction, he's gonna go back with the does, but he's gonna hide, that he's kind of like gonna hide that he knows, he accepted his Kaneki Ken powers, but he's gonna, like I said, he's gonna hide it and not tell anyone. And basically, once his memories come back, that'll be something hard to to hide away, because he knows most of this stuff now and what he's gone through. But yeah, next chapter he's probably gonna mess up Takizawa, and he's probably gonna go with the does and leave Hinami and everybody besides until he gets his memories back. And this is where I got a little confused, where Hinami says it doesn't matter, if he doesn't have his memories back, he still is my brother. This person is my brother. And I feel like what she's trying to say is that, when he had his black hair before, even though he doesn't have his memory back, he acts the same way as Kaneki did back in Tokyo Ghoul. And that's what she was trying to say, It doesn't matter. It's not saying, oh, it's Hazuo Sasuke now. Forget about Tokyo Ghoul Re. Stop reading it. No, it's trying to say, this person doesn't know, that he's Kaneki Ken, but he acts the same way as him, and there's no letting go. So, yeah. And like I said, don't worry about it, guys. Don't think, oh, Kaneki is gone. Forget about him. No, I've been wanting to talk about this video for a long. Discussion about this for a long time, and I finally did. And goddamn, guys. So don't worry about it. Next chapter doesn't mean he's gone or anything. It just means we're when the author said, oh, someone's gonna start revealing his memories and starting to reveal himself. This is what he meant. He meant first he has to accept himself, accept his con and his pro, and until he can reveal his memories and actually regain all his memories back from Tokyo Ghoul. And that's what he was trying to say. And now he's going to be wondering about who is Hinami. Why did he save him? Who is this person? Why were these ghouls trying to save me? And that's what's gonna happen, and that's how he's gonna reveal his memories. And yeah, a really long video. Hope you guys enjoyed the discussion video. And I'm still I was really excited for the next chapter. I can't wait. Right now, Tokyo Ghoul Re is probably one of my favorite mangas I've read this year, and I just can't wait. I can't wait for these good chapters to come out. Anyway, guys, hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like if you guys did. Leave a like if you guys enjoyed this, discussion and kind of predicament of this, of this chapter, and if it kind of confused you, and if I kind of, helped you, realize what this chapter tried to meant, And also, comment down below. What if you guys don't believe what I think, comment. I want to know what you guys think. What is your predicament for the next chapter, and what you guys think, she tried to say, what Hinami tried to meant through this whole chapter, Anyway, guys. My name is Nebula. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and also subscribe. I'm gonna start doing this now if I feel like I need to show you guys some descriptions and stuff and start discussing what I think about. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Peace.